going to, you that know me, I'm Shelly, and I am a gardener. I do it for fun. And yesterday I went live on my Facebook channel and I did my potato harvest. And so today I grew, we're going to measure and see if we hit our yearly goals. So my goal is to grow a year's worth of food, to see if I can grow a year's worth of food for one person. So whenever I did all the research to see how much a year's worth of potatoes I would have to grow, it came back that I would need 60 pounds. Now, I'm a pretty strong girl. I don't think this is 60 pounds. So I harvested 12 bags, 12 10-gallon grow bags of potatoes yesterday. And today we're going to see how it went. So I have a scale. Let's put it on pounds and we're gonna get started. What you do first is you measure the bowl, and let me change the units. Here we go. There we go. So we're gonna measure the bowl. It's 3 ounces. We're gonna reset it to 0. Now let's take one of our first bags and put all the potatoes in there. And I'm also trying to see which maybe variety. This was a mixed variety. So which variety grew the most? Oh, that is 5. That is, this says this is 5 pounds, 5 ounces. So, wow. I wouldn't expect that to be 5 pounds. But this says this is 5 pounds and 5 ounces. No, I don't think that's right. Let's see here. That's 14 ounces. Oh, that's a pound. Okay. So I was going to say, I don't think this is right. This is 1.5 pounds. So this is 1.5 pounds. I need to write this down so that I can see a total of what we have. So 1.5 pounds, 1.5. Okay, now we're going to set that to the side. And we're going to do our next bag. Kennebec. So again, I did 12. I haven't washed these or rinsed them or anything. I think I rinsed one set because they had a bunch of ants on them. But, okay, so that is 1.15 pounds. So that's 1.15 pounds. Okay, so I'll put these to the side. That was out of another grow bag. Now let's look at these and see what this is. So this is another set of Kennebec. And every time, if you already set your bowl, every time you set it back on there, it goes back to 0. So that is, so that bag is empty. So that is 1.77. So 1.7, 1 pound, 7 ounces. I'm saying 1 point, but it's 1 pound, 7.7 ounces. So we will take and set those to the side. Okay, so that's another bag there. 60 pounds is a lot of potatoes. Okay, let's see about this. This was a pretty, now I had this came out of a 20-pound container instead. This was the only one that came out in a 20-pound container instead of the grow bag. So, and looks like it has more of a harvest than the grow bags did. This is only my 2nd year growing potatoes. And of course, this again is Kennebec. I'm gonna cure these and then let them store. They store about 9 months to a year if you cure them right. One more in here. So, whoa, this was pretty okay. So that is 3 pounds, 12 ounces. So we're a little short of 4 pounds. So 3 pounds, 12 ounces. So pretty good on that one. Let's set this one to the side. Let's set these to the side. So that lets me know next year I would probably grow them all in those 20-pound bags. Okay, so these are Red Lasoda. We're in their own bag. Let's see what's in here. Okay, and that is only 16 ounces, so right at 1 pound. It's 1 pound exactly. So let's do that one at 1 pound. And we'll put this to the side. And then we have another one. Here we go. Radadoc. I was trying to remember how to say the purple potato. Look, that came from the sprout. So we'll throw that away. A couple of these have those on there. Let's see. I've got a few more in here. This was its own bag too. Let's see. So, all right. That one is 1 pound, 10 ounces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 6 of our bags. We're not even close. We're not close to our 60, but that's okay. We're going to see how much we would need. Now, I imagine back in the day, here's another one. So these are the Red Lasodas again. So they came out of a grow bag. Let's see what these weigh. Uh-oh, that's the wrong kind. Let's see. Are all the Red Lasodas out of there? They are. Okay, so out of that one, that's 1 pound, 6 ounces. 1 pound, 6 ounces. So let's move that one. Put that back. It takes it back to 0. Now let's take this grow bag and see. This is the Adirondack, or however you say it. This one kind of had a nice little harvest though. I think I got a couple of pounds out of this one. Let's see here. Maybe not. Okay, that one's empty. 1 pound, 15 ounces. A little short of being 2 pounds. So 1 pound, 15 ounces. Okay, so let's move that one to the side. I don't want them to fall on the floor. Okay, Red Lasoda again. Oh, take the little sprout off. Okay. This one's a very small harvest. I'm just glad I got something. So, okay, there's another one gone. That's 1 pound exactly. So that one is 1 pound. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. And I think I mixed these up together. So I'm just gonna measure them. I think these were 2 bags. And that other one may have been 2 bags mixed together. But I know this was 2 bags because one of the grow bags broke. And then the other one, I had those grub worms in it. And I threw that in the burn pile last night because we had it burning. And so I threw those in the burn pile. So this is actually 2, but I'm just gonna go ahead and measure them. And this would make our 12 pounds right there. I mean, our 12 grow bags. But I'm gonna measure them all together. I know it was 14 in one bag and something else in the other one, but it's not that serious. I'll just break it apart. Let me make sure. Oh, just a little bitty one. Booyah. Okay. So let's see. Oh, 2 pounds, 3 ounces. So 2 pounds, 3 ounces. Okay, so let's do the math. Okay, so that's gonna be 2.6. And then that's gonna be 3.41. That's gonna be 5.12. And then that one's gonna be 5.12 and 3.12. That's gonna be 8.24. And that's gonna be 9.24 because that's a pound. That's 1 pound, 6 ounces. So that's gonna be 10.84. and then 1.15 and 10.84. So that is going to be 9. So that's going to be 11.99. Another pound, that's going to be 12.99 and 2.3. Oh my gosh, we're super short. So that's going to be, so we grew 16 ounces and 16 pounds and 29 ounces of potatoes. So the moral of the story is, number one, to grow 60 pounds of potatoes, I still needed a lot, about 5 times more than what I have. And if, the good thing is, number one, I don't eat a ton of potatoes. But we usually, a 5 pound, if I had a 5 pound bag here, it usually goes to Sprouts because I eat baked potatoes. But during the winter, because I'm trying to eat everything I grow, during the winter, then I would try to make potato soup. I'm trying to stay away from fried foods, but I know how to fry potatoes. Like if you want to have pork chops or baked pork chops or chicken and fried potatoes, or have fried potatoes for breakfast. I'm not a huge mashed potato fan, but I know how to make mashed potatoes. You can make potato salad, all the things. But so make French fries. I know how to make French fries. So try not to, I eat French fries, but I don't really make them at home, but I would now. So I am literally going to eat 16-pound potatoes, but I didn't even get a 20-pound container, but that is okay. Did I do the 2 point? Oh, I didn't do the 2 point. I didn't do this one. 2.3. Hold on. 2.3. That's 9, 5, 8, 1. So wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. So we grew 18.59. So it's 18.59. So almost 19 pounds. So I almost grew a 20 pound of potatoes. And I did 12 grow bags of potatoes. So it was 18 pounds, 59 ounces. So almost a 20-pound bag of potatoes. And that's okay. Next year, I am going to put them in a different setup. And I think in that setup, I will get more. But this is my second year growing, but my first year trying to grow with a goal of 60 pounds. And what I would have done if, say, if I lived in a time that I really needed those 60 pounds, I would have just tried to borrow an exchange with someone who has potatoes. I have tons of tomatoes, cucumbers, zucchini, things like that. So I would try to trade out. But anyways, this was fun. I'm going to try to figure out how to freeze some of these, cure them, kind of like French fries. I'll freeze some. I'll save some in a cool, dry, dark place so that I'll have them for the winter. And we will eat these almost 20 pounds of potatoes. But again, I did it for one person. But just think, if you were growing this for a family of 3, you would need to grow about 180 pounds of potatoes. If you did not eat out and you were trying to plan your meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and you were trying to eat off the land, and eat nothing else, then you would need about 180 to 200 pounds of potatoes. So this was super fun. I appreciate you all tuning in and watching as I am on my journey to grow a year's worth of food. But the 20 pounds that we grew, it will get eaten once it gets cured, and I will be eating it all through the winter. My eating what I grow, of course, starts now, but the things that we're trying to save, I'm really kicking it off like in October when we hit frost. So, and then I'm going to try next year to grow another year's worth of food. So anyways, thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate you. Bye-bye.